Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love and relationship reading for March 16th through the 31st. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available to answer any questions and can be reached at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. I like to start off with a reading for my singles, and then I move into a reading for my couples. Okay. So the first card in the spread is the Mother of Swords, and this represents where you are right now. The Mother of Swords is a very analytical, very intuitive individual. You're very keen, and you have a deep understanding of where you're at. I think that it can make you, I think experiences from the past have made you maybe a little harsh, over analytical at times, regarding situations of love around you. And I think that's really because you haven't always had the best luck in regards to love, and it's made you rather cynical. The next card is what's covering you, and this is the Eight of Wands. I don't think that you always had this cynical type of attitude. I think this is something that has sort of soured you as of lately, and it's really been very consuming. Something that you can't shake, something that still really needs to be processed. What's crossing you is the card of death. This has to do with a release. This signifies to me that a change is coming, and I think that you're going to be able to release this to where you have a different, fresh outlook. Something has changed. This could also be influencing. This is like the weather that's going on in your life. There's a change that's going on around you, okay? The next card is the Nine of Cups. This signifies hopes. This has to do with the foundation of this situation. You still have hope for love. You still do, even though, things haven't always worked out for you. You still do. You still have hope. I think that there was someone who you had hoped to move forward with, and it didn't work out, unfortunately, but you still hold that person in very high regard. The next card is the Eight of Pentacles, and this is your recent past. This is something that's still in the future, or that could still be present, but is, waning itself out. And I think that this has something to do with the Mother of Swords. Okay, this over analytical, sometimes harsh, straight shooting attitude that you're going through right now, where you were in a relationship and you were moving, you thought you were moving forward. However, something really shook the core of this relationship that derailed it, that really changed the path of your mind to have this outlook that you're going through right now. The next card is aspirations. This is the Five of Swords. This indicates to me that you want something honest. This indicates deception. Deception that you're holding on to. It's something that you don't want. But we have to remember the law of attraction. We get back what we put out. And so that's one of the reasons why it's so important for us to work through these feelings, because if we keep holding on to them, we're going to keep attracting this back into our life, okay? The next card is you in the environment of the future. This is the Nine of Wands. This indicates a lot of hard work, but success. This indicates light at the end of the tunnel. You will be able to work through all of this. It's just going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort, but you will be able to see the light. The outcome is the Mother of Pentacles, and this could indicate that there is an earth sign coming into your life, somebody who is very connected to nature, someone who is very creative, someone who is extremely family-oriented, someone who is very nurturing, okay? But in the meanwhile, I want you to work with fluorite. This will help balance those emotions, and it will also help aid in decision-making. I also want you to work with rose quartz because this will help with your heart chakra. This will help you receive love, give love, but it's also going to help with self-love, which is really going to be beneficial with all this healing that's going on right now. I'd also like you to work with malachite. Malachite is really good for working through emotional issues of the past. This is going to help you release it. But it's a very powerful stone. It actually kind of reminds me of moldavite, where it has this type of feeling of ready or not, here I come. This will make you acknowledge those problems and those feelings to work through them. So now I am going to be working on my couple spread. I am going to use okay. All right, so the first card in the spread represents what you're bringing into this relationship. This is the Ace of Discs. You have approached this relationship with an open mind, open to new opportunities, and really have your mind open to all the different avenues that you could really take this relationship in. The next card is the Lovers card, and this is where you are now in regards to this relationship. So this being the Lovers card, this is an extremely deep connection, soulmate connection, unions. This also represents, since this is a number 6 in numerology, 2 roads in front of you, and you had to make a decision as to which road you wanted to take, and ultimately you chose the path with this person. The next card is the Fool. This is what you're hoping to get from this experience. You're hoping to get a new life, a different life. You want to leave your old life behind and start a new one, but it's very scary because your old life is pulling at you, trying to keep you where you were before, to prevent that forward growth. And that could be, you know, experiences from the past, fears, okay? The next card is the Five of Wands. And this is what the other person is bringing into the relationship with you. The Five of Wands has to do with conflict. This person hasn't had the best luck with relationships, and this means that this person doesn't necessarily have the tools or the understanding to move forward in a deep relationship that you're working for. I think a decision needs to be made, you know, which I think that you want to be with this person, so I think that you're going to have to really work with him or her to show him what a healthy, loving relationship is like. The next card is the Knight of Swords, and this is what they're getting out of this relationship. I feel like the decision to be with you was something very abrupt. I don't feel like this person was expecting to be with you. It kind of came out of thin air, and this person pursued you with a vengeance. This person went after you very hard. The next card is the Devil, and this is what they're hoping to achieve and experience with you. This indicates a change, a release of the past, leaving their former life behind and moving forward with you, leaving the burdens of the past behind, starting fresh. This is a release of what was, okay? The next card is the Nine of Discs, and this represents how you see this person. I think that all of his or her experiences that he or she has gone through has given you a deep admiration for this person, because this person is so strong as their own person. Even though they have a lot of struggles, you see this person as a very strong individual. The next card represents how your partner sees you, and this is the Queen of Cups. This is a very deep, powerful woman, a very deep, caring woman, a very soothing, caring soul. Okay. The next card is the Outcome, and this is the Moon. This lets me know that, and I think it's because of your partner's experiences, that there's a lot that needs to be worked through still. There's a lot of different layers that need to be touched on in order for you guys to be able to move forward. And I'm going to see what you guys need to learn to make this relationship successful. So first and foremost, we have the Nine of Swords, and this is reversed. This really expresses the turmoil that I think that your partner is hanging on to, a lot of pain that he or she is holding on to from the past. This could also represent maybe some substance abuse issues that he or she really needs to work through, something that he or she really needs to address together. But what's working for you is you guys both have some really strong family values. This is the Ten of Pentacles. You guys have deep family connections that I think you really need to tap into. The connections that you guys have as well is very deep to help guide you through this. We also have the Empress, which is working for you, which has to do with turning spirit into matter. This is a take action card. So this is a take action regarding this situation by really tapping into your family roots and the deep connection that you guys have with one another. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.